Hey guys, what's up? This is Mav and I'm back. So recently I just figured out a toy that is very popular these days and yet a fun thing to use and sometimes can relieve stress like the others say. So I guess you know what it is since you saw my intro and the title on my video. So it is the fidget spinner. So for those who don't have fidget spinners or who don't know what fidget spinner is, it is actually a small ball-bearing device that the user can rotate between his or her fingers and can sometimes relieve stress like what I've said a while ago. So for today's video, I'm going to make this DIY fidget spinner and I actually saw this in some of the YouTubers and I come up to an idea in making this DIY. So now why not give it a try or design my own fidget spinner by myself. So without further ado, let's get started.
For the materials, we will be needing 2 illustration boards, pencils, an eraser, cutter, ruler, some steel nuts that you can buy from the hardware, pins, some centavo coins, mighty bond, fine marker, paint palette, brushes, poster paints, scissors, and toothpicks. First thing that you will do, search some designs that you want for your fidget spinner. It's up to you what shape do you like, then save it to your gallery. Get now a piece of paper, then fold it twice, which can make 4 equal parts. Cut it out to get 4 smaller papers. Then try to copy and draw the shape, so it's okay if it's not yet perfect. We will fix it later with our fine marker. We will now outline the shape that we copied a while ago to correct some of the small excess lines and to come up in a nice shape. Then, it's time to cut our outlined fidget spinner template. Get now your illustration board, then divide it into 6 equal parts using a ruler. Then, cut it out to get 6 smaller boards. Get now your DIY outlined fidget spinner template, then trace it in the illustration board. Then, outline the trace shape like we just did a while ago to correct some small excess lines of the pencil. The reason why I didn't draw directly in the illustration board and made an outline template is for us to make more of that design in some of our small cardboards and to save time because all you need to do is to trace and outline. Then, just cut it out. Once you've cut your fidget spinner or the base, get now your steel nut and then trace its sides in every center of the triangular part in the spinner. Get now your cutter to cut those shapes you've traced out of the steel nut. Once you've cut it, you should have 3 steel nut sized holes. Now it's time for the fun part. You will get your paint and your brush to design whatever you want for your fidget spinner. For my design, I chose to mix the color black and white and try to experiment different strokes in my fidget spinner. After painting, wait for it to dry and start making circles in the illustration board with the use of a centavo coin. Then, just follow the steps that we did in our spinner. Just trace the coin, outline, and then cut it. And like what we just did, we will also paint the circles depending on the design that we want and wait for it to dry together with the spinner. Off cam, I also made other designs and different shapes with the same steps. So now, here are my 2 other different sets of spinner and circles. When it's dry, you can make a hole in the center of the spinner. Put a mark using your marker for you to know where would you poke a hole. Using a pin, poke a small hole in the spinner. Get now your toothpick and slowly insert and twist it in the hole. Then, I just repeat the same steps in making a hole in the circles. After making a hole, place now your steel nuts inside the holes in the triangular parts of the spinner, then stick it with your super glue or your mighty bond, then wait for it to dry. And then, take your toothpick and insert it inside the hole of the circle, then stick it with your super glue or mighty bond and let it dry for a couple of minutes. Cut now the excess toothpick on top of the circle. Then put the spinner under the circle and make sure to provide a little space between them. Next, put now the other circle in the toothpick, then place some small pieces of cardboard to provide the space between the spinner. Then stick it with the use of the super glue and let it dry. Then after a couple of minutes, remove the cardboards, then cut again the excess toothpick. Now for the final step, polish now your fidget spinner by painting the small bump of the toothpick and some parts of the spinner that is messed up. So finally, here are my very own DIY fidget spinners.
Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked this video for today. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, and comment down below some topics that you want me to do with my next videos. And lastly, alam nyo na yun, subscribe to my channel to be part of the hashtag #MavelousFam, and click the notification bell button to get notified whenever I post a video. So see you guys in my next video. So bye guys!